Kicking off today's video, we're heading to Batu Jomba's Death Slope in Indonesia to witness a failed uphill attempt by a Mitsubishi truck. The driver pushed hard to climb the steep incline, but just before reaching the top, it slid back helplessly. Things got even worse when the gas pedal got stuck. The engine roared, wheels spun wildly, and thick black smoke poured out of the exhaust, creating a massive smoke cloud like a volcanic eruption. A truly breathtaking and intense scene. Oh my God! The tractor trailer lost control, rocketing down the road like a missile. The engine roared, wheels screeched against the asphalt, clouds of dust spiraling behind. And then, BAM! It slammed straight into the power lines along the road. Sparks flew everywhere, crackling and popping with electric fury. The wires burst into flames, flashes of light erupted, thick black smoke billowed up. The entire street lit up with blinding light and deafening noise. An absolutely terrifying and dangerously explosive scene. Another heart-stopping moment. The truck tried to gain momentum to climb the slippery hill. The engine roared, wheels spun wildly, mud splattered everywhere. But it didn't make it. As it neared the top, the truck slid back out of control. The wheels skidded. The body swayed, smoke billowed thickly. Thankfully, no serious accident occurred. The truck finally came to a safe stop, a tense moment that ended with a sigh of relief. A truly experienced downhill maneuver. The logging tractor steadily descended the steep slope. The driver handled the wheel with smoothness and precision. Every brake, every turn was controlled and confident. The tires gripped the road firmly, dust swirling up with each rotation. The massive logs stacked in the back stayed perfectly stable. An impressive display of downhill driving. What do you think about this descent? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. A really unlucky day for the driver in the black shirt. After safely coming down from the forest, he tried to cross a small stream. But with just a bit of carelessness, his logging tractor sank deep into a mud pit. The wheels were almost submerged, thick mud clinging to every inch. The engine roared, but the tractor wouldn't budge. Luckily, just in time, a fellow driver happened to pass by. Without hesitation, he stopped to help with the rescue. They worked together, hooking up the cables tightly. The tractor behind roared loudly, pulling inch by inch. Will they manage to get the tractor out of the deep mud pit? Let's wait and see. A truly challenging uphill climb. The truck struggled to get up a not-so-steep hill, but the road was filled with potholes, craters, and thick mud. The wheels spun wildly, sinking deep into muddy pits. The engine roared, the chassis shook, moving forward, then sliding back multiple times. Each attempt kicked up clouds of dust and mud, but progress was slow. Fortunately, the help of many locals made a difference. They came together to push, pull, and support the truck inch by inch. Finally, after many efforts, the truck conquered the challenging slope, a true testament to teamwork and perseverance. here are some truly intense moments. When brave drivers navigate their trucks across the infamous Batu Jomba Death Slope, a place everyone fears. The slope is steep, the path is rugged, muddy and slippery. Every turn of the wheel is a test of skill. The chassis shakes, the engine roars. Every movement must be absolutely precise to avoid sliding into the abyss. Yet, these experienced drivers push forward, holding their breath through every curve and slippery stretch. It's truly a journey of courage and mastery. An interesting sight. The tractor, with its powerful engine, is carrying out a bold rescue mission. Behind it, a passenger car stuck in the mud is being pulled along, its wheels skidding across the road, mud flying everywhere. The tractor revs up, the cable stretches tight. It drags the car sliding smoothly on the path, creating a rescue scene that's both unique and powerful. Impressive pulling power and remarkable technique. A haunting accident scene. A Mitsubishi truck with its cab completely crushed is being towed back to the lot. The frame is twisted, glass shattered, bits of metal scattered along the road. The recovery truck moves slowly, cables pulled tight, wheels grind softly against the pavement, metal creaking with each bump. Passers-by glance with curiosity and concern in their eyes. A truly somber and chilling sight. Oh my God, just a little carelessness and had to pay a very high price. A truly heart-stopping moment. The truck loaded with palm fruit bravely crossed a rushing river. The water rose up to half the truck's height, currents swirling fiercely around it. The truck wobbled for a few moments, its wheels slipping slightly. Everyone held their breath, knowing that just one mistake could send it tumbling into the raging water. But incredibly, the driver regained balance. The truck powered through the rushing current, leaving behind a scene that was both tense and awe-inspiring.
Maju Rama.
A truly surprising and impressive sight. The old worn-out Mitsubishi pickup looking battered and aged, but in reality it's incredibly strong and powerful. It's towing a small Mitsubishi Colt truck. At first, it seemed like it wouldn't make it. The wheels slipped, the engine roared loudly, the cable stretched tight, dust swirling all around. But then, the miracle happened. That little pickup truck managed to pull the Colt inch by inch, slowly but surely. It finally made it through. Absolutely remarkable. A masterful downhill maneuver. The small tractor, fully loaded with heavy logs, even though the road wasn't slippery, the massive load made the descent a real challenge. The driver was extremely cautious. He let the vehicle move as slowly as possible. Each turn of the wheels was controlled. The brakes applied gently. Every movement was precise, allowing the tractor to descend safely. A true display of experience and skill. What is this? Oh my God. I have never seen anything like this. The Mercedes-Benz L1620, a powerhouse with impressive specs. Engine, OM366LA. Diesel 6-cylinder inline, turbocharged displacement, 5,958 cubic centimeters. Power, 211 to 231 horsepower torque. 800 Newton meters. Transmission, 6-speed manual axle configuration. 4x2 max load capacity, GVW, around 16 tons. Despite its impressive power, it found itself stuck deep in the mud. Wheels spinning wildly, mud flying everywhere, unable to move forward. It had to be pulled back by another truck to gain momentum and make another attempt at the crossing. The struggle was real, but after much effort, the L1620 finally powered through the mud in spectacular fashion. A tough battle, but truly impressive in the end.
Kancil melawan Buaya.
A heart-pounding rescue on the steep hill. The Fuso 220 PS from Mitsubishi, heavily loaded with cargo, struggled to climb the slope, even though the road was dry today. The weight was just too much. Wheels spun, the engine roared, but in the end, it slid back down, unable to make it. But then, something unexpected happened. An old, worn-out homemade truck appeared. Its rugged frame looked weak, but it came forward with determination. The rescue mission began. The cable was hooked tight. The engine growled. The wheels turned slowly. Every pull was tense. Mud splattered everywhere. Smoke billowed thick. It took several attempts, but finally, the homemade truck managed to pull the Fuso up the hill. An intense and surprising rescue. Oh my God! A daring driver took a heavily loaded truck full of palm fruit across a raging muddy river. The water surged violently, wheels sank deep. The truck shook wildly as it moved through the current. Water rose higher, waves crashed against the truck bed. And what was bound to happen, happened. The truck toppled over into the river, metal clashing loudly. Palm fruit floated everywhere, scattering across the surface, a chaotic and haunting sight. Recklessness came with a heavy price. An absolutely masterful downhill turn. The driver of the log-loaded tractor charged down the steep slope. The trailer was stacked high with heavy timber, wheels gripping the road tightly. As he approached the curve, he handled the steering wheel smoothly. The tractor tilted slightly. Its wheels held firm. The logs shook and rattled, but remained perfectly stable. Flawless technique and true driving mastery. A downhill maneuver executed with absolute precision. And here it is, an even more epic downhill descent. Once again, it's a log-loaded tractor charging down the rugged slope with perfect precision. The wheels crushed over bumps and dirt. Dust swirled up with every rotation. The heavy logs shook slightly, but stayed firmly in place. The driver handled the steering flawlessly. Smooth turns, perfect speed control. Each log remained steady, not shifting an inch. Truly a masterful downhill performance. And just like that, we've reached the end of today's video. If these moments had you on the edge of your seat or gave you an adrenaline rush, don't hesitate to smash that like button and make sure to hit subscribe so you won't miss any of the thrilling stories coming up next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.